Um, let me just move this guy here. It's interfering. Okay. All right. So let's now go and pick up one more caselet. Okay. This is available in our book in page number 8.8, that is chapter 8. Okay. At times, not every situation that you see, this should be trivial. Okay. Not every situation needs to be elevated to an ethical or a moral plane. Okay, this is left to the way you judge a situation. Some of them could just be situations, okay, which are small enough to be seen as of administrative, logistical, financial, anything, but need not necessarily become ethical until you decide. Okay, let's take this situation. Shah Rukh has invited Virat to a function at his home. Shah Rukh resides far away from the city in a suburb. Okay, it's called Bandra. Virat, who lives at downtown, has to drive 90 minutes, and he's just come back from his match. He has to summon the necessary energy to drive all the way through the traffic to reach Shah Rukh's residence. So this just is a personal, friendly party kind of a situation. Okay, and the question that is asked is, what should Virat do in this situation? Options are: pretend to be unwell or act as if he is tied up elsewhere. Option 1, agree to attend but ring up Shah Rukh at the last minute and make an excuse. Agree to attend if the function is important. Try to induce some other guest to take his car and join him so that I can avoid driving. Okay. Now, you can just leave it here and not necessarily elevate it to an ethical situation. Okay. But just for the sake of discussion, let's take a minute and discuss the options. See, what happens is, many a time when you handle such a trivial, or if not trivial, let us say it is not critical, okay, or may not even be that important. Okay, I'm kind of giving various tags: trivial, not so trivial, not that important, is very critical. We know that this is not that critical. Okay. Regardless of that, it always, these situations are also places where you end up leaving some footprints about your credibility with your nearest friends, with your family. So we don't have, so pretending to be unwell or pretending to be tied up elsewhere, it still has pretense to it. I think it always goes down in priority if I were to do it. I might as well kind of say, if it is, let's say, Shah Rukh's family, some very important function, I should agree to attend, and then find a way to actually keep my word. I think that's the important thing. Okay? If I know that I'm going to make an excuse, okay, if I'm aware of it, chances are that I will move to option 3. I would like to assume that most people or you're not going to agree to attend if you're aware that you're going to make an excuse. Okay? Now this is, if I take away the word induce, because induce is kind of attributing motive, maybe I try and find if somebody is going from my neighborhood and then join him, or ask him to join me and say, yeah, you drive while going up and I'll drive coming back. There is nothing wrong in it. Okay? So this could be a solution. These two, if I'm inducing him by manipulating him, I might be found out. So I might end up getting him for this particular trip, but I might lose credibility in his eyes in the future. So an interesting case here where it is not that important, definitely not very critical. You may not call it trivial. It is left to the relationship between Shah Rukh and Virat, and actually the importance of the function. Okay, but worthy case study to discuss nevertheless. Okay, so in some sense, the cases that you see, they all look like this. I'm going to leave this as a caselet to be done at home. It's available in the book as caselet on page 811 in the chapter. See if you can do it. And this is my email ID. This is my mobile. You can WhatsApp your solution. What is the case? Maria and Julie are friends who are working in a finance company. Julie comes to know that her boss, Arunachalam, is planning to dupe the depositors of their money. And Julie goes and tells Maria about it. Julie is loyal to Arunachalam and is reluctant to make his plans public. In that sense, her relationship or loyalty to Arunachalam is coming in the way for her to do anything. Maria is alarmed that if Arunachalam goes through with his plan, the company's financial stability, or the company's existence or financial stability itself will be threatened and will endanger the jobs of employees, in addition to ruining the depositors. And many of them might have deposited their hard-earned money. Okay? So what does she do? Maria gathers courage and she chooses a path of going and tipping off the CFO that something that I have known, I am letting you know about it. What is the outcome of this? The story ends with the CFO, happily is added in the case, the story ends with the CFO foiling the designs of Arunachalam. So the facts does not cover how did the CFO foil the attempt of Arunachalam. But we do know that Maria has gone and tipped him off, and she got the input from Julie, who reports to Arunachalam. Okay, that's the situation. What are the things that have not happened? Fortunately, the depositors haven't got duped. That is one saving grace. Julie did not go and speak with the CFO. Maria did not try and influence either Julie or Arunachalam, but she went and did something else. So those are the facts of the case. Now let's see if there is anything that you need to do here. The question that is being asked is, what could be the most appropriate reaction to what Maria did? Do you agree with what Maria did, or do you have any view? The option 1 is Maria should have kept quiet about the whole matter. Number 2, Maria's action is totally justified. Number 3, Maria has been disloyal to her friend. Number 4, Maria should not have become privy to the story and left it to Julie to act in whatever way she likes. So, what I want from you is, you say, I would want you to discuss this and then say that, option 1, my view. Write what do you think about it. Option 2, what would you think about it? And then there has to be a because, and then gives. Remember, we spoke about PREP, point, reasoning, example, and finish off with a point. So for option 1, 2, 3, and 4, I want you to do a 30 to 40 word PREP, justifying your position, your point about each of the 4 options. Okay? I look forward to hearing from you. This is a very nice, simple, quick 10-minute exercise at home to be done right now after the class. This is my email ID. This is the Telegram group where we are present. You're most welcome to join the group, and I look forward to more interactions, and I also look forward to seeing you in the next session, which would be on corporate governance soon. Corporate governance. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Suprabhatam, or good evening, good night. Shabba khair, not Suprabhatam. Good night.